I'm Sarah. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about my journey to sustainable health and meaningful success. And amidst all of the global hysteria and emergency shutdowns, I know that y'all's most pressing question is, Sarah, how are you doing in all this chaos? How is this affecting your sustainable health? Well, folks, I'm glad you asked. If you're coming back and you've already subscribed, welcome back. Y'all are my people and I love you so much. And if you're new here, I hope that you'll consider subscribing by the end of this video. And before you come at me in the comments about my February health update where I said that I needed some introversion time, now I really do need to honor the introvert within. So if I withdraw a little bit over the next week, please don't be offended. But yeah, it's been very social this month.
We all know that the coronavirus is not what I ordered, and I am taking it up with management.
In general, though, I have been taking advantage of the introversion time. If you've already seen my 90-day core run launch, you know that I am already doing a lot of things that take a lot of time to myself in order to complete. I am doing more cleaning and reading, listening to podcasts, crocheting, creating, cooking, just all of the general things that I would do as an introvert already. I've just been able to do that more. I have been online just Skyping people who are not physically present with me. I still am staying connected with the people that I love, and I hope that that is something that you're doing as well. I'm also trying to limit my social media intake because there's so much negativity and there's so much fear and tension being spread. So I try to stay aware of current events, but I am also not completely immersing myself in it because it just gets to a point where it's really mentally unhealthy for me. I will say that abstaining from watching Netflix in a time like this has been really hard because I have had to come up with so many other constructive things to do with my time rather than sit at home and watch Netflix. And in general, I've just been keeping up with just basic health habits, sleeping well, de-stressing, because stress is something that takes down your immune system more than anything else. So I've been just trying to chill out and exercise at home. I'm not going to the gym. Actually, I think I just got an email saying that my gym is closed temporarily, so there's that. But I'm still going to work, so I'm just trying to keep my general distance from people, and I'm washing my hands. Why is this suddenly a new revolutionary thing? For the people who stocked up on hand sanitizer, please keep it and use it, because if you haven't been washing your hands this entire time, I don't want to be near you. Also, what's with the toilet paper? Did somebody spread a rumor that there wasn't going to be toilet paper available during a health emergency? I don't understand. The last healthy thing that I am trying to do, and this is my official announcement, that I am eating cleaner, and it starts with Whole30. In the month of April, it's 30 days, and I'm going to be eating the Whole30 way of eating for 30 days. I'm really excited about this because I've been reading the book It Starts With Food for probably the past week now, and I have learned so much about general nutrition, hormones, and what my body is actually doing when it reacts to the food that I eat. And I'm so excited to learn more about it and actually learn more about my specific body with this program. I know that a lot of people have different health needs, and not every way of eating is correct for every single person. Everyone's going to have their own individual needs, and I'm excited to find out mine through Whole30. Whole30 is basically 30 days of cleansing your body of anything that's going to trigger your psychological responses to food, your immune system, your gut health, and your hormones. So for me, I know that a lot of my diseases actually are caused by systemic chronic inflammation. And actually, I looked at the list in the book, It Starts With Food. They list all of the conditions that are affected by chronic systemic inflammation. And I have nine of those conditions. But these include eczema, asthma, allergies, depression, PCOS, and all the other things that I have. Alopecia. A lot of autoimmune stuff is caused by chronic systemic inflammation. And because I'm so inflamed and I know that I'm inflamed, I'm super excited to do 30 days of just cleansing my body of everything that would be causing me to really inflame, so that I can actually like figure out what foods are triggering those responses in my body so that I can eliminate them completely. The book I'm reading after It Starts With Food is Food Freedom Forever. This is going to be something that is going to supplement me through my Whole30 journey, as well as their journal that I will keep for 30 days and also keep posted on my Patreon page. If you want to go on the Whole30 website and look at their downloads to see what their actual rules are and different shopping lists, different like suggestions for how you can accommodate this to your lifestyle, if you want to do this with me, then I would be so excited to go through this with anybody on my journey. I'll definitely keep all of the details on like everything that I'm going through in Whole30 on my Patreon page that's linked down below. That page is called Sarah Girl Uncensored, and it is my uninhibited journal entries that I've made free to the public. Whole30 is limited to only 30 days, so it's not an entire lifestyle switch over to something completely unsustainable or completely restrictive. It is simply a cleanse, and then you start reintroducing those foods back. I know that for me, a lot of my food issues stem with eating disorders, and I have had a history of eating disorder tendencies. So I'm not trying to make this a huge, like drastic lifestyle change. This is only for me for 30 days to cleanse my body, and then I will start reintroducing those foods. But I don't want you to get the wrong impression that I'm going to be doing something super drastic only for weight loss reasons. This is addressing everything in my health as a whole, including my psychology behind food and my relationship with food. Let me know in the comments what you are doing to stay healthy in this season, and just send some love and encouragement. Definitely be very vocal during this time and let people know that you still love and care about them. Spread the love, joy, and peace, because at this time, the world really needs that so much right now. In general, I think that I'm just doing what everybody else is doing, and I'm just sitting tight. It has been a lot of stress, and it's definitely negatively affected myself as well as a lot of people that I love, and it's just, it sucks for everybody. So I'm trying to be understanding of everyone's situation, because honestly, I know that I am not the only one here. And if there is any time where you should not feel isolated or not feel alone in your problems, it's now, when the entire globe is going through crisis. But in general, I want you to know that I am always here. If you want to hit me up in the DMs in Instagram, or you just want to message me here, I'm always here and available to chat if you need somebody to talk to in a time of self-quarantining. Is that a word? I don't know. Even though you are physically isolated, you never have to be actually personally isolated. You can definitely reach out. There's a lot of people online right now. There's a lot of really great resources. If this is something that's affecting your mental health or well-being, definitely reach out, because online is a great way to connect with people and know that you are not alone. Hit me up on Instagram if you want to do Whole30 with me. Subscribe to this channel for more realness, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I put up new videos. Generally on Thursdays. Mostly on Thursdays. I'm pretty sure I have only posted on Thursdays. I am just gonna go clean and cook and do general things that don't involve watching Netflix. Stay healthy, and I will see you next week. Okay. Bye. I was thinking about this the other day though. Bet there are still Amway people out there doing their 90-day core runs and having to talk to people and having to hit up all the bookstores and hit up all the restaurants if they're not all closed. And they're still going out and contacting or roaming the streets looking for who they will next devour with their Amway pyramid schemes. I know this. I just think that it's important to note that my 90-day core run is success principles that are working for me, that is not endangering my life or anybody else's life, and I'm able to actually complete all of the steps safely and in my own home. even in the midst of global crisis. But though, there's a lot of Amway people still out there looking for next people to recruit into their Amway opportunity, especially if you're online at home. There's probably a lot of multi-level marketers out here right now just trying to hit people up and say, like, this is why I work from home online and I have a secondary income stream. Don't fall for it, and especially not in the time of global crisis will you actually make money in any sort of online business if you start today, right now. This is not secondary income that is dependable. It's not going to be something that's going to be sustainable. You just need to save your money and not pour it into a pyramid scheme, especially in a time where you don't really know whether or not you're going to have a steady income with your normal job. So this is a PSA in general. Don't fall for online scams, even if you are at home worried about whether or not you're going to be able to go into work within the next couple of weeks. Don't do it. Just don't. Please just don't. Thank you.
You just have to speak against the coronavirus, okay? Just speak that you're not sick, and that is just going to be how it is.
I feel a lot of things.